and that's that. So I was surprised so many people wrote to me. So people wanted me to discuss real estate, insurance brokers wrote, personal trainers, car salesmen, freelance writers, cafe owners, fabric manufacturers, that's a new one, eyelash specialists, investment seekers, and I think there's someone else. Anyways, I will begin. So I will start with the network marketers. If you're a network marketer, people are not after you because of your product or your service. They will follow you if you are a leader, right? They will follow you, listen to you, do business with you if you are a strong leader. So be in people's lives as much as you can, right? Be where people's attention is every day. That means be online, and you must showcase them lifestyle that they're after. I see a lot of people that do not produce their own content, but instead they show videos from the company. But if you want people to follow you, make your own personal content. Do you know what I mean? So a couple of things that I suggest that you can do online. Again, and here, not only you're trying to inspire your crowd, but you're also trying to grow yourself by doing all of this. So you can start there by showing them your morning. Then you can show them your healthy breakfast. After that, I suggest you start reading a lot of books about how people overcame difficulties in life and share those stories. Very often explain, how do you make money in network marketing? What are the different options that people can do? Not just send them, just tell them, oh, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, because people don't understand. So you need to repeat at least once a day, how can you make a living being a network marketer? And I know my sister and her husband, my brother-in-law, they're in network marketing. There's so many things that you can do. So, but you need to verbalize it. Also, I suggest you share your challenges. You're human. People will relate to you as well. If there's something that you don't know how to do, you're still working on it, right? Maybe you want to read about sales techniques and give webinars on how to approach people. Like it depends if you are teaching people to sell product or to build teams. I am not in network marketing, but I'm sure that there's so many things that you can share that will be of value. So yes, this is enough for the beginner. If you want to have more results faster, you can check my website. There's a great course. It's called Target Audience. There's another great service that's Brand Visualizer service. By the way, it's 30% off for the next week because it's very important to understand what the client is looking for. What is your audience looking for? Okay, now. You know what? I will go through all of those things that I have prepared because, like, I wrote the entire exercise book about it, and then you can ask questions if you don't mind. Okay, next person is eyelash specialist. Okay, so I understand that this is a service where you require your client to come to you personally. Right? But so what? the most important thing right now and always, that people want to know that they're not alone. People want to know that you're there with them together. And if you are there every day, you can inspire them and you would be in people's eye, right? Because if you're not online, right today, if you are not online, you're invisible because everyone is online. So you can do, for example, inspirational videos, right? You can talk about skincare, facials, meditations, aromatherapy, and you can start an online class. Yes, you can start a class, and it doesn't need to be about lashes or whatever, brows or whatever you do. Think about what your clients would like and ask them, what would they like? Maybe they want to start a 30-day rejuvenation program. Maybe they would like a training on how to look 10 years younger. Maybe maybe they want to buy a special cream that you can offer them, right? So many things that you can do. But it's not just, it sounds easy, but it's not really. So for anyone and everyone, what I suggest, you take a calendar and you see what you can do every hour for the next 30 days. Now that would be very entertaining and valuable for them and for you. So if you are showing people something every hour for the next 30 days, trust me, you will grow really fast. Okay? Again, if you have questions, I can answer after. Next thing, real estate agent, and I think a insurance broker goes here at the same thing. So I understand that this is considered an essential service in Canada. They're opened, but even if you're closed, it doesn't matter if you're opened or closed as a real estate agent. Any self-employed individual. You cannot just keep showing houses or talk about insurance because everyone does that, and it's not emotional, it's not engaging, and it's not comforting. And so I suggest you do a lot of personal videos. They really make a big difference. They make a huge difference. So you can rotate motivational videos, but your personal ones. Some people, I noticed, some people keep putting other people's content. You can do it once in a while, but if your entire online social media consists of other people's content, people think that maybe it's not your business account or that you just like to post things for fun. So if do your own videos, so rotate motivational videos, educational videos. For example, in real estate, there's so much that we can learn that I still want to learn. Like I'm in investment and rentals. Some people maybe want to learn how to make a small house look bigger. Some people want to know the best places for schools, best areas for schools. Other people want to know how they can buy a duplex or make a legal duplex. There are so many things that real estate person can talk about. This is insane. Right. So again, same advice. Think about what you can do in the next 30 days. What interests you and what might interest your client, and start posting it every hour. Do story every hour and post once or twice a day. And keep asking your audience, what would you like to know about real estate? Right? That's with real estate and insurance. Okay, car salesman. Car salesman. Okay, I understand that people don't buy cars every day. Maybe some do, but most don't. So say, for example, myself, I bought a car, my sister bought a car, my husband bought a car, my brother-in-law bought a car, and that's it. So the challenge here, how to be in people's eye every day. What can you do so that you are where people's attention is every day? And if you will be talking only about cars, you will reach that many people. If you will talk about, photography, you will reach maybe more people. But there is a tip how to make a 1 million viewer blog, like a 1 million followers blog. And those people, they talk about as many things as possible. I understand that not everything should be of interest to you, but there's so many things that you personally do every day that everyone and anyone is interested and wants to follow. Maybe someone is into sports, and it doesn't matter what interest you are. You can talk about sports. If you are working out, maybe you can talk about your coffees. Like I'm a coffee maniac. That every other post that I post has a coffee cups. But to me, it's atmosphere, it's coffees, it's relaxing, it's enjoying life. There are so many things that you can do. So going back to car salesman. For example, on Monday, you can post a personal video about you, about personally you, who you are and what you do. Like it can be 15-second video. On Tuesday, you can post your story. Why did you decide to become car salesman, or why cars attracted you, right? Wednesday, you can be talking about best cars for expecting moms. It's a very big niche. Expecting moms, like they want security, they want space, they want comfort, they want safety. So a car for an expecting mom and a car for a university student are two different cars, right? Because probably university students want the cheapest possible and with the open roof, loud music. So you cannot sell same cars to those different audience. You know what I mean? Okay, Thursday, you can talk about best cars for students. Friday, you can talk about which cars look more successful for those people who maybe some people can afford very expensive cars, but there are other people that want to look successful and they want like a prestigious cars. Maybe they can have a, second-hand car or whatever. You got my gist, right? You got my point. Just keep thinking. It's very creative as long as you're not scared. The moment you become scared that, oh my God, I will lose my business, then you stop doing things. So no, forget about that. We already been there. Enough. Let's continue. Let's start building businesses from scratch, right, guys? So whatever you do, the key is to be where people's attention is, because if you're not there, they will go somewhere else. People, if before 100% of attention was online, now, 1,000% of everyone is only online. No one is doing anything. So just be there for folks. Be there. And you don't need to present value every second. You can talk about you. You can share whatever you do at home. You can maybe share that it's a very dirty house and you will clean it. But just, positivity works, right? For them and for you. If you're planning to show people how you are I don't know how you manage things well, you will start managing things better. So it's a trainer for us as well, right? Okay, done with car salesman. Again, if you have any questions, I hope you understand that I cannot cover everything for everyone in 1 hour. Just a second. Oh, next thing, personal trainer. Okay, personal trainer, easy peasy. So I compare personal trainers with schools. So we used to bring our kids, and we have like our youngest. So my sister has 8 and a 10-year-old, and I have 14, 18, and a 20-year-old. So a variety of ages, and we used to bring kids to different activities. And now, while some schools closed, other ones immediately opened online classes. So we are so thrilled. We are so excited. We quickly found different activities, and it's exciting, and it's quick, and it's from online, and it's quiet at home because people are doing something better with their lives. So we're very thrilled. So regarding personal trainer, or maybe if you have a personal, like a club, a sports club, you can offer, for example, daily exercise with Jen at 6:30 a.m. You can offer facial building, massage. So you can offer different courses, like how you do it. Everyone, remember, there should be a funnel. So you do something, like say you start a free webinar or something for free, and then you say that, by the way, next week we're starting a group, an exercise group, where every day at 6:30 we're meeting, and I will show you the best exercises to have perfect butt, or like great abs, or whatever, perfect shoulders, whatever you are at. After you have established a couple of courses, say for women, maybe for men, then you can offer gymnastics for children. After you've established gymnastics for children, you can say that, you cannot just out. I also sell, or I can offer a meal plan. Okay, everyone sells meal plans. You can try selling a meal plan. You can, or some people buy, or some people will not. Or you can say, by the way, I personally love the protein shake from Zenfuse Jeunesse, and I've been taking it, and I personally have, and I love it, and I like it that I'm switching now from personal trainer to me. I personally like my protein shakes because, one, I can drink it as a meal, and then other times I'm bored, I want to make a dessert, so I add a banana there, and I make some crushed ice, and it becomes like a beautiful dessert, and I put it into beautiful cups, and I serve it to kids with maybe a strawberry on top, and they think it's a dessert, and it's healthy. You know what I mean? I'm selling you from a lot of perspectives, like from a personal trainer, or from someone who would buy something from that thing. Again, more questions I can answer later. Now we talked about that. Freelance writer and cafe owner. Let's talk about cafes. I work a lot from cafes. I love cafes. I totally support cafes. I'm very surprised that they're completely shut down their online presence. Again, maybe they're scared. I don't know what's with them. But say, if I was a cafe owner, again, I would think how I can be where people's attention is every day, and not just once a day, just post a picture of a coffee cup. How does it help you online when you post a picture of a coffee cup. It's like, it's non-productive. Not at all. So if you're a cafe owner, for example, I like going to Blue Cloud Cafe. I love those guys, and they make incredible soups and they serve incredible coffees. So yes, they can again post 15 to 25 stories a day. They can start an online class, how to make a perfect soup. They can teach us, like I wrote here somewhere. Perfect Wednesday salad with Sam. Wednesday salad with Sam. So every Wednesday you can show them how to make a perfect salad. You know, there are billions of salads on the planet. You can share a couple of recipes and people would love to see you. They would not forget you. And after you've established your presence, that you would talk about whatever salad or how to make a perfect coffee, then you can start your funnel. Then you can say that, I don't know if you have to-go options right now, we can deliver to-go options, or maybe, I know that one of the owners is a real chef, right? So he can start a course for newbies. I would personally like to learn how to make a perfect soup, or I don't know, something else, great brunch. Do you know what I mean? So again, please listen to what I've said to other specialists, and you can pick up so much stuff. There's so much value today. There is zero just talk. It's all very straight to the point. And if you are listening, then you would have hundreds and hundreds of ideas what you can do. Freelance writer. I am not familiar personally with what they sell, but I know one lady, very nice girl, and she's a freelance writer, and I know that she goes and she publishes stuff every day, like she posts every day. But believe it or not, I had no idea that she was a writer or a creative writer, because she didn't mention it like enough for me to understand. And again, maybe I was blind or deaf or both. So if you don't tell people at least 2 or 3 times a day what you do, they wouldn't understand. They would have no idea. If you only talk about what you sell, they'll get bored again, right? Because people need your service maybe sometimes, but people have a lot of things that they think about every day. So I'm repeating myself. I'm suggesting, again, take 30 days and think what you can show people and share with people every hour. And I'm sure freelance writers can talk about a lot of things, but you can talk about some personal things, or you can talk about things outside. What's on TV? Again, maybe your workout, your walk with the dog. How do you like your breakfast? And so try to do like 3 or 4 stories about something that everyone wants to know. And yes, it will require some investigation, because maybe some of us are not interested in millions of things, right? But you can educate people. Like you can ask them, I don't know, historical questions. You can entertain people, and every 3 or 4 like stories, like I'm talking about Instagram, you know, when you post stories, those 15-second things, you can say, oh, and by the way, I am a freelance writer. For example, I'm working on a book, or I've published a book and you can buy it over there. Or I help people write nice texts, for example. I understand, for example, me personally, because English is not my first language, I do make mistakes once in a while. So maybe down the road, I would use a professional writer to help me if I was to write a story or a post, or like do an advertising. You know what I mean? So there's that. Again, more questions you can ask me later. I think we're done. Are we done? Are we done? Done. Investment seeker, I forgot. So, investment seeker, all of the above. I've also mentioned that it's good to work a little deeper. I don't know if you're ready to take my course about target audience. It's very important. It's similar to network marketing. You need to be in people's eye a lot. You need to be there. And if you watch movie stars right now, right this moment, if you watch our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, if you watch other presidents, they're doing that already. They have started so many different things. I can't believe they're doing it right now. They are very actively seeking investors under different pretexts. So there's a lot of things that you can do. Again, I suggest you listen to all of this again and see what would work for you. But there's I see how you can very easily create a personal brand and have a great online presence, so that people will start trusting you, and then all you do is just reach out to them and they want to participate. That's all you do. Okay, so we have covered all those different businesses, different professions. So two things that I want to stress now before, just a minute, we have still time. So two, if you will just talk about what you do, just one thing or two things, people get bored very quickly. The idea is, what can you do to stay where people's attention is? If you are not online, if you're not constantly entertaining your crowd, they will go somewhere else because someone else already is entertaining them. So if you want to focus on that, and keep in mind, bloggers but not just focus on that because it's boring if you're only talking about that. That's one thing. Number two, if you're not online, you are invisible. Be online, start with something. The more personable you are, the more personal you are with your own personal content, the more people will trust you, like you, want to follow you, want to listen to you every day, and not just when they buy a car, or not just they're going to a cafe, but like if it's kind of like you are creating a TV show and you are a star, and every day is a new episode. And if it's boring, people stop watching. So it has to be creative, but it's all possible. If you have any questions, now's the time. I think I've gone through everything. What else? Yeah, I think it's that's all I wanted to share today. There's 30% discount on our site with all the products and services for the next week. If you want faster results, you can take my services. You can take my course. It's very helpful. So there you go. Now I will look if you have any. Hello. If you have any questions here. Oh my God. All those people were writing. Hello, hi, how are you? I'm good. Super. Okay. Yes, so now's the time to ask particular questions if you need to. You're amazing. I love you and respect you. Thank you very much. Yeah, hello, hi. Yes, so there's so many things that we can do, a ton of things that we can do. I covered a ton of information here today. I wish you all the best. It's not hard to do things online. Just put yourself out there. It doesn't, a lot of people think, oh, I need to put more money into my marketing. If you have money, you can, but if you're not there, because again, I want to stress that we have 3 or 4 seconds to catch people's eyes, and we take most of our all of our buying decisions through the oldest part of our brain, reptilian brain, and it's visual and emotional. And so you can sell as many creams as you want, you know, like that, right? But it's not personal, it's not emotional. You're not there, and you need to come out there. Just personally, record a couple of videos, be there in people's eye, and there's that, and people will start relating you. People will tell you what they want. You can ask them, what are you interested in? What more of do you want? How can we help you in those difficult times? And again, be entertaining. I wish you all the best. Thank you all for coming, and take care. Bye.